And what is going on, guys? My name is Vecman and we are back with a brand new reaction, and today we are checking out something that just actually recently got announced and came out. Eminem back after the Death of Slim Shady. The album came out, and now we are here with Somebody Save Me featuring Jelly Roll, the music video. I was very interested to see this song get announced to have a music video, only because I feel kind of after the Death of Slim Shady came out, there wasn't much marketing even happening with the album. Of course, I mean, he did like a couple of shows that had nothing to do with the album or like promoting the album, but he, I think, did a pop-up over in London, as well as there was a pop-up in LA for Complex, and then Complex ran a whole like little cool kind of like a sit down and like interview one-on-one with Marshall Mathers for Slim Shady called The Face Off, and all of that was really cool. But past that point, I don't feel like there was much really talk even a month after the album came out from the marketing side of it, at least. I mean, still personally, I think it's a fantastic album. I've still been listening to it quite often. I feel like over time on the internet, I've seen kind of the opinions go from being very positive to pretty positive to almost mixed, which I mean, I could talk all day about how the internet's opinion doesn't matter about anything, because everybody gets their opinion from like 10 fucking people on the internet, but that's it. But that's besides the point. In my opinion, I still think the album is really fucking great. I think it is still exactly like I said in my reaction to that, which you can go check out. I think it sounds like a great, almost return to form type of thing for Slim Shady. Hearing him come back and kind of use his older ways and that kind of, newer aspect, but taking the best of his newer side and mixing it with a lot of those old school Slim Shady throwback sounds really do amplify and make for a really great sounding record, and some of the most easily listenable and enjoyable Eminem music, I mean, in a long fucking time. Personally, I've enjoyed a lot of the stuff that he's put out recently, other than like Revival. I think Kamikaze was actually a fantastic album, and same thing with Music to Be Murdered by Side A. Side B I didn't think was as good, but I thought that it may have been a little bit lackluster, but nothing super crazy like people, pan it out as just being a dog shit, terrible album. I think that a lot of people just are on the Eminem hate train, but I genuinely think that, I mean, Kamikaze and Music to Be Murdered by are two very, very solid albums, and I think the Death of Slim Shady perfectly followed those two up. But here we are now with Somebody Save Me featuring Jelly Roll, the music video. We're gonna jump right into it. No more wasting time. Let's go.
Daddy? Dad.
Get butt in here when she gets
Come eat.
I'm so tired.
Just come eat.
Man, I'll be in there in a minute, I promise. Stop.
Well, then wait.
They're doing the Mockingbird thing with it. Okay. Okay. You're gonna try to, they're taking it back to that Mockingbird style, him like watching the VHS tapes and shit. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all day. And again, like I was kind of saying in the beginning, sorry to keep cutting it off, but like, this song was like one of the last songs I expected to get a music video, only because I feel like there was a lot of other crazy ideas you could do, like a Guilty Conscience 2 music video, where it's kind of like the face-off thing that Complex did, but it's just, them going back and forth. So to see something like this get a music video from the Death of Slim Shady is, I mean, it's very, very almost weird, I guess, in a way, that this is a song that got picked for a music video, but I can totally see with the vision that they're going for. It definitely could resonate with a lot of people. So let's go ahead, let's jump right in.
Wake up.
Shut the door.
Somebody save me from my
Beautiful hook. I'm not even that big of like well, okay, honestly, I don't know much of any Jelly Roll, but I mean, dude can fucking sing, goddamn.
Another pill as I start the spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even deserve the father title. Haley, I'm so sorry, I know I wasn't there for your first guitar recital. Didn't walk you down the aisle. Missed the birth of your first child. Your first podcast, looking down. Sweetie, I'm so proud of how you turned out.
Damn.
Sorry that I chose drugs and put them above you. Sorry that I didn't love you enough to give them up how to fuck to. And I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor under will. Somebody save me. Me from myself.
And that's tough. This is literally like a Mockingbird Part 2. Like the music video, it is literally a Mockingbird Part 2, bro. Like, obviously, it's got the same idea of, like, Or well, I guess Mockingbird, not the same idea as Mockingbird as a song, but it's got the idea of, you know, him after he dies, assuming this is like him not, you know, getting away from drugs, letting drugs take him, you know, kill him back when he OD'd in like 2007, 2008. So I mean, like, this is what that song's perspective is, but the music video itself feels like a direct sequel to a Mockingbird, where Mockingbird had all the videos of, you know, them as kids and this shit, just, you know, before he was even famous, really. And now this is, like, their later life. Haley's podcast, seen that in there, their graduation, just, like, crazy, crazy shit. I think I've seen, like, family photos on the wall of, like, him and his daughters, just, oh, man, fucking, yeah.
Has been so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help.
Beautiful.
Elena, sorry that you had to hear me fall in the bathroom. Sorry that I missed you graduate.
Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold that back. I want to see that frame again. That is crazy. That shot right there. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking
In the bathroom.
And notice it's Slim Shady. It's Slim Shady falling, not Eminem, right? Obviously, I don't think it's meant to be like that deep, but you know, it's supposed to be Shady falling over.
Sorry that I missed you graduate. Nate, I should just congratulate you on being a dad too. Carter and Liam, look at you. Little bro, sorry I left you. Sorry that I'll never get to hold or hug my little nephews. Stevie, I'm sorry I missed you. Grow up and I didn't get to be the dad I wanted to be to you. Things I wanted to see you do. This is my song from me to you. Sorry I gave up, but I'm just so defeated. God, what the fuck you want me to do?
Somebody save me from myself. Has been so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is
Going a little
bad
slow.
for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help.
I've been staring at the video of Haley almost daily, of her playing the guitar in hopes maybe that'll give me the power to fight. But the addict in me's a coward. He told me that I can't do it. Had a second chance, blew it. It's like I'm stuck inside an alternate reality, but I know I'll turn it around and be able to walk her and Laney one day to the altar as proud as can be. Right now I'm just weak as I fall further down in this deep hole and farther in the ground that I sink. As they lower me in my coffin, I feel the tears all falling down on my cheek.
Oh my god. That shot's insane.
I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
And next to us? Next to you?
Haley,
And how old are you?
12,
You've been playing guitar for how long?
about 3 months.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, no, that's I mean, like I said, like it is a full, it feels like a sequel to Mockingbird, but in the video sense. But I could not imagine being Eminem, being on this fucking set, you know, seeing this shit right here, like, and just like being like mentally fine, like not just having like an emotional like breakdown over the shit. Cause like, again, real as shit, he was just as close to dying as he was fucking the luck of him still being alive today. Like, I'm sure, obviously, if you're watching this, you probably already know the story of him overdosing. Like, I forget, I think the doctors had told him, like, he was, like, 2 hours away. If nobody had found him for, like a set amount of time, he would have been dead, for sure. Yeah, I think he's about, like, 15 years sober now or something, so, I mean, congrats to him. He's killing his shit, and I'm happy to see that, you know, he's sobered up, because, again, we wouldn't have this motherfucker here today. But one of the things I was gonna mention is just recently, again, completely doesn't have to do with the video, but Tyler, the creator, in an interview was talking about just some stuff going on in hip hop, and I think he had acknowledged some like old tweets that he made back in like 2009, 2010. I think he said it was for a recovery. How he was like tweeting like at Eminem like, yo, like this shit is trash, like he hated that album, which Tyler's like infamously known for loving, you know, Relapse. He loves that album. He watched some like documentary about like opioid abuse on Netflix, and he basically had said that like his kind of whole perspective on things had changed, and he felt like he really needed to apologize to Eminem because obviously it's such an insane struggle to overcome. Nobody knows addiction. It's very easy for people obviously to say, why don't you quit something like that, you know, why don't you give up this thing that's obviously killing you, but like you just can't in those situations. I'm not speaking from experience. I'm not addicted to anything like that. I could never know the struggle. I've had, you know, family members that have had shit like that go on, but I personally have never, you know, had that kind of struggle. But I mean, again, for a lot of these kinds of people, that type of thing is they turn a total blind eye to the negative effects when it's something that you learn to live with every single day. And, you know, you don't get that kind of wake-up call until you nearly fucking die. And for a lot of people, nearly dying still isn't enough. They'll still go back and they'll still do whatever they want to do. They'll still be addicted no matter what. Even though they were on the brink of death, they're still going to go back to the drug that nearly put them there because it's a fucking addiction. To see somebody overcome that and continue to succeed, who was already at like the highest high of their life, then around the time of their OD, I mean, probably being at like the lowest low. I mean, as far as like their public life went, you know, just like he had friends around him that were dying. He had just all of this shit going on, and yeah, I mean, just you can't put into perspective. Nobody knows how that time would ever be for anybody besides Eminem. And I mean, it's fucking kudos to him, absolute kudos to him for being able to overcome an addiction like that and be able to, you know, continue to be who he is today. And I mean, shit, he found a crazy light through it, and he's made a lot of music that has since kind of flipped around the narrative that obviously, you know, he used to have with his music about being, you know, a drug addict and all this shit. And I mean, he made shit like Not Afraid. That's like a total like 180 on that, just being like, you know, there's help for you. I'll be the fucking hand that helps you. I'll walk with you. Stuff like that. That, like, it's just insane to see somebody of that kind of stature come back from something as fucked up as that. And again, it's even more insane to think that he could just stand here and like he has to show some kind of an emotion whenever you're in this kind of a situation, watching a reenactment almost of oneself nearly dying when with your daughter finding out like that would just be I couldn't imagine it would ever be easy to fucking film a scene like this or do anything along these lines. Seeing the final edit of VHS tapes and, you know, different recordings of your kids put together as you're rapping from the perspective of yourself dying because you couldn't turn down a drug overdose or because you couldn't turn over a drug abuse, that would be just so fucking wrenching. I couldn't imagine at all what that would be like. But again, kudos to him. He has made a massive comeback, and yeah, I mean, everybody should just be happy that he's still here today. Like, real shit. He was probably like hours from dying. Like that's just fucking crazy to me. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, be sure to comment down below what you guys thought of the music video. What do you guys want to see if there is another music video from this? I would really like to see Guilty Conscience, too. I still think that there is a huge potential for an awesome music video to come out of that song. But I'm just kind of waiting to see. I know, obviously, they would have to do some shit with, you know, CGing him to, you know, look more like Slim Shady, obviously, because Slim Shady would have to be in the video. But I'm not 100% sure how they would do it, but I would still love to see a Guilty Conscience 2 music video come out of this, and hopefully something else to come out of this, because, again, I think that the rollout kind of went quiet very quickly after the album came out. I'm still praying to God for an America tour. I know there was rumors that he's going to be doing a Latin America tour, which, like, that's still cool that he's touring, but, like, holy shit, the North American, like, continent can never ever win when it comes to Eminem. We will never get a fucking tour again, I swear to God. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post pretty much every other couple days on here. I just uploaded a full vlog type style video from the Childish Gambino tour, which that was awesome. If you want, go check out the Death of Slim Shady reaction. That's also on the channel. And yeah, it's been Vecman, and peace out.